Hi there, welcome to Kevy Shaves. Nice to see you, nice to be back here again shaving. Today this shave is a little bit of an experiment in some regards, so I'll tell you about that just as I explain what we're going to be using. But yeah, a little bit of an experiment, is it? Yeah, I guess it kind of is an experiment of sorts. Okay, the brush for today, I'm just looking at some notes here. I hope I pronounced your name right. Hristo has asked me if I can use this brush in today's shave. This is the Yaqi brush. This is I think it's a 24mm tuxedo knot, red and white, very nice, beautifully made. So I'm going to be using that. That's the first time I've used that today, so we will use that. The soap for today, again, this is a new product. I've never used this before. I won this soap in an Instagram competition. They had this company had a giveaway, and this was the prize. And I just liked the name of the soap and the sound of it, so I entered the draw, and I won. So it's this. This is Prohibition style premium vegan shaving soap, and it's Peaky blinders, neroli, citrus and fern. And I'll give you guys a look at the ingredients on the front there. You can pause that and you can take a look. Yeah, so there it is there. For those of you that don't know, Peaky Blinders is it's a TV show. TV show made here in the UK about a kind of gang from Birmingham in the UK, just at the turn of the century, kind of late 1800s into the early 1900s, and they were called the Peaky Blinders, as the name here suggests. And they used to put, as the saying goes, they would put razor blades in the peaks of their caps. They wore these kind of newsboy type caps, and they would put razor blades in the peak of the cap, and they would use them on their victims or anyone that double crossed them or tried to cross them. It's an excellent show, Peaky Blinders. I think it's the BBC that done it actually. So if you can pick it up around the world anywhere, have a look at it. It's very, very good. This is neroli, citrus and fern. And this is a take on D.R. Harris Arlington. There's the soap there. It's quite soft. I can easily push my finger into it. The scent, as it says here, neroli, citrus and fern. I don't get much neroli, but I get a little bit of citrus and a little bit of fern. The neroli maybe is there, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is based on D.R. Harris Arlington. It's a Canadian company, I think, Prohibition style soaps. Okay, on to the razor. This razor is, here it is, a Muhle Rocca. Except this Muhle Rocca, as you know, you've probably seen me shave before with a Muhle Rocca. This is a birch handle, stainless steel, beautiful razor. Yeah, you've seen me use this before, but this particular Muhle Rocca doesn't belong to me. This is Mark at Friendship Shaving. He's a fellow UK wet tuber. Wet tuber. Where did I get these names from? He's a shaver on YouTube. I'll put the link to his. I'll put the link to the video that he used this in, because he thinks that there's something wrong with the top cap on this. He doesn't get good shaves from it, and I was chatting with him and I was saying I was getting good shaves using different blades and stuff like that. So he said, would you try my razor out and see how you got on with it. I'll put the link to the video that Mark thinks that the blade doesn't sit right in this head, so I'm going to use it today. See how it compares, just as a kind of experiment, just to kind of put his mind at rest more than anything. So what I'm going to do is, the blade I'm going to use, the same blade he used, which is a Rapira. It says super stainless. There's a wrapper, it's double wrapped. And here's the blade here. Rapira super stainless. There's the packet. So, the Rocca is a 3-piece, comes apart like this, and I'll put the blade in. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. Okay, there's the top cap with these little posts, and the blade kind of sits in these posts and these little nubs. Yeah, so there's the blade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the blade up into the top cap to show you what it would look like once the base of the top cap is being put in. So that's it kind of all the way in. So if you look at it now, let me just try and focus this like that. It's quite tricky to do. Try to hold it up to the camera. I don't want to slice my finger off. Okay, I'll. So that's it, kind of pushed all the way into the top cap. And if you can see, it's very difficult to hold this like that. Is it going to focus? Yeah, the blade looks even at both sides. To me anyway, to my eyes, it looks absolutely bang on. But when you put this bottom cap on, now these little nubs here, they fit into these little things at each end. So if Mark is correct in what he's saying, it sounds like to me that the little nubs are slightly off. See, to me that still looks like it's kind of even at both sides. But we'll screw the handle on and we'll see what happens. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks even to me, but I'll let you guys have a look. Does that look even? The blade? Maybe not. I'm kind of trying to look at it and it might be slightly out, it might not. I don't know if my eyes are starting to play tricks on me. So I'll just loosen the handle again and we'll screw it in again. Yeah, it maybe does look like there's more blade showing at this side. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes when it shaves. Okay, let me get lathered up this soap. I'm just going to dip the brush, put a little bit of water on the top of the soap, give the brush a squeeze, and I will start to lather this soap. Yeah, I put some water on the top of the soap there just to kind of soften it a little bit. So how is everyone doing? I hope you're all well, having good shaves. Wow, this scent is coming out now. I'm just going to load the hell out of this soap into this brush. You can maybe hear Riley crying. He's crying because he can't get a shave. Yeah, so I'd be interested to see how this shaves. I've checked my Rocca and mine seems to be, the blade kind of sits perfectly every time. But we'll see how it goes with Mark's Muhle Rocca. I think he has been in touch with Muhle in the UK, and I think they've contacted the guys in Germany where it's made, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. I've not spoken to Mark recently about that. I just let them know that the razor arrived here. Okay, there's the soap. Look at that, really pasty. Let me just wet my face. Take what's in this tub here and apply it. It's not this isn't a strong scented soap, it's nice. Just kind of using that lather as a pre-shave from the tub. Prohibition style, I'll put the link to their website too. They have I like the style of their soaps and stuff. They're all kind of from the Prohibition era, sort of the 20s and 30s and stuff like that. Yeah, really nice. Riley? Riley? You okay? No answer. Yes, that means he is. He's probably seen a cat out the window or something. Okay, let's start lathering this up. That was very easy to lather, that soap. Just dipping the tips of the brush. And the neroli is coming out a little bit more now. Oh, this brush is amazing. Yet again, these Yaqi brushes. Just dipping the tips again. Good and nice and thirsty soap, which I like. Trying to get a nice shine on the lather to make it slick, dipping the tips again. And did I say this is a vegan soap? So, for anyone concerned about that. Really nice. Yeah, nice lather. Look at the peaks. Very nice. Excellent. Okay. Looks good enough to shave with. Let's get a little bit tidied up. Okay, so we will see how this Muhle Rocca performs. I'll just put some heat on the blade. Just running it under the hot water. Yeah, I don't know if it's it maybe looks slightly more exposed at one side, but as I say, I think my eyes are starting to play tricks on me, like I'm looking at it. I'll see when it shaves. Okay, here we go. Okay, that feels as smooth as mine. So I've just flipped it over, so we'll go down this side with it. It maybe feels a little bit more aggressive. Tiny little bit. But still feels smooth. So hold on, I'm just going to see what Riley's doing, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. I don't know what it was. Yeah, see, I just flipped it there, and the both sides felt the same, but I don't know. As I say, I don't know if my mind's starting to almost play tricks on me, like I'm waiting for it to feel more aggressive on one side, but it certainly still feels as smooth. For me anyway. Smooth and efficient. I'm just going to re-lather that because I was sorting out Riley there, so. Okay, first pass done. That blade feels very sharp, but it's nice. Excellent. Okay, let me just rinse and I will come straight back. Okay, nicely rinsed off. Let's get with the Yaqi brush and the Prohibition style soaps, Peaky blinders. There's a beautiful lather on this, and the scent, once lathered, probably about a 6, maybe 6 or 7. Oh, very nice. You can see it's just going on really easily, and this brush is releasing the soap. For the second pass. Yeah, it's a nice scent. I'm just going to dip the tips a little bit just to get it a little bit more. Quite a thirsty soap, as I said before, so don't be afraid to add water to your lather, because that's what will give you the slickness. Okay, pass number 2 across the growth of the hair with the Friendship Shaving Muhle Rocca. Listen to that feedback. Yeah, there's nice slickness from that soap. Right, let's go across this way with this side and flip it. Kind of feels the same. You know, shaving is so subjective for everyone. One person might get on with a razor and say, oh, it's given me the smoothest shave I've ever had. No irritation. And then you might use it and think, what's that guy talking about? That's the worst shave I've ever had. It's so subjective, even down to what blade you put in the razor. Soap, your water, your post, your pre-shave, what you do, if you use a hot towel or a shower or whatever it is, it's all subjective. Everything doesn't work for everybody. That's what makes it so much fun, for me anyway. Okay, let me rinse this off. Very nice. And we'll come back for pass number 3. Okay, rinsed off. I'm just going to take what's kind of left in this tub and apply it to my face. Nearly. The soap gets in your eyes. Rinse immediately with warm water. Well, it almost did. Okay. Let's get lathered up for the third pass. This is a very comfortable brush to hold and use. Nice lather from that soap. Okay. Let's go again with the Muhle Rocca. Right, let's have a look and see if you can. It's kind of hard because I need to hold it at a certain angle. If it's not dead straight, you guys won't be able to see, I guess. It's very hard to tell. It maybe does look just at this corner here. It does look like it's there is a bit more blade exposure, but it's very hard to tell for me on the face. Okay, third pass against the growth of the hair. Listen to that, there's hardly anything left. It's certainly still feels smooth. Yeah, it doesn't feel too dissimilar to my Rocca. in terms of the way it shaves. It feels very similar to mine, but one side of the blade maybe is a bit more exposed, I think. Let me just try this bit here. Right, okay. Yeah, see, that side to me feels a bit more, there's a bit more blade feel. Not much, but just a little bit. Okay, 3 passes done. Wow. Yeah, there's a little bit here to pick up. Just always here. Let's see how slick this is. Yeah, good amount of slickness. Not the slickest I've used, but it's slick enough. Right, okay, this side feels more aggressive, I think. Let's have a... Yeah, Mark, he's maybe just been very unlucky. And getting a ever so slightly faulty rocker, but the ones I've used, that I've seen people using, they've all said they were very smooth. Which is why I thought it was quite, I found it quite, not strange, because everyone's different, like I said, so that was a little bit sort of, wow, that's unusual. Okay, this, yeah, it's not bad slickness from the soap. There's a tiny little bit there. Which you can hear. It's good. Okay, let me just see what's left in this knot. Wow, look at that. Nice, look at the peaks on that. Very nice. Okay, let me have a little face wash with this. I'll leave this on when I'll clean up my brush and razor and soap. A couple of little weepers there. Never shave without soap. I'll have a rinse off with hot water, cold water, and I'll see you guys for the post shave. Okay, I've left my face wet. I'm going to apply the alum. See how the shave feels, if there's any feedback anywhere. Nothing so far. A little bit down here, and a little bit down here. Nothing here or here. Nothing on the moustache. Yeah, just a little bit down here. And then around here on the neck. You can see like it looks quite red, maybe because I'm applying the alum. Okay, I'll leave this on for a couple of minutes. I'll just wash everything out and then I'll rinse it off and I will come back for the post shave. So I'll see you in a moment or two. Okay. Nice shave. The only problem with the alum block is that it takes all the slickness away. Yeah, but very close. Very nice. Okay, no witch hazel today as I've used the alum block, so just a nice mellow aftershave, Proraso Green. Just a little splash of this. We'll see if there's any feedback with this. Yeah, again, just on the neck. Oh, that's excellent. I've not used that for a long time. Yeah, the only thing with the Proraso Green splash is it doesn't stick around, but it's a nice scent. There's a little bit of menthol in it. Really nice. Yeah, great. Yeah, as you can see, like my eyes are starting to stream a little bit with the menthol. And I'm going to finish it off with Bulldog Sensitive Aftershave Balm. Just a little. Just a little. Look how much. That's way too much. Okay, I'll come back in 3 days and I might have rubbed all this in. Well, my faces went cold with that Proraso, with the menthol. Oh, it can't be a good shave. And that was a good shave. Yeah, a little reminder, kids, don't take too much aftershave balm because you'll be there all day rubbing it in. There's probably some people have went and had a meal and they've came back and I'm still rubbing this in. Ah, what the hell. It's all good. Let's wipe the excess off. Wow, that feels good. My face feels excellent. Okay, let's go over again what we have used in this experimental shave. The brush, let me just give it a little wipe. I've rinsed it all out, kind of dried it a little bit. This is the Yaqi brush. Let me give that a little wipe too, so you guys can see it. Yaqi brush. Tuxedo knot, synthetic red and white. Nice shaped handle, beautiful, absolutely wonderful brush. Gathered the soap, released it, soft. Yeah, really good. I love the Yaqi brushes. They're excellent brushes in my book. The soap for today, Prohibition style Peaky blinders. Neroli, citrus and fern. Good soap, easy to lather. Here it's here. Easy to lather, yeah. Nice protection. Not the slickest soap I've used, but there's enough slickness there to, as you can see, provide you with a good shave. The razor, the Muhle Rocca, belonging to Mark at Friendship Shaving. Let me just rinse that. Give it a little wipe. Now, Mark had some issues with this, with the blade. Yeah, saying that it was, it might have been more exposed at one side than the other. So he sent it to me and asked if I would use it, which I have. I'll just give it a little wipe there so you guys can see it. So here it is here after the shave. Is that going to focus? There we go. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. It does look like there's one side is, it does look like this side has slightly more blade showing than this side. It's kind of hard to tell, but just looking at it with my eye, unless you had something to measure it, which I don't unfortunately, it does look like there's a little bit more blade exposure on one side than the other, but it's really, really minimal. And again, when I put the blade in with just the top cap, with just this part, it does look like it's centered. So I don't think it's this top cap. It may be once you put this bottom cap on and then screw the handle in, it may just pull the blade slightly to one side. I don't know. I guess you would have to measure this with a special top cap blade measuring implement to see, but it does look like there is a tiny bit, but again, I don't know whether my eyes are playing tricks on me, but no, they're not. It's definitely, yeah, but, so I wanted to use it. One side maybe did feel a little bit more aggressive than the other, but I still think it was a smooth shave to what I'm used to. You know, I mean, I've used Muhle Rocca and it didn't feel too dissimilar, other than maybe the one side was a bit more aggressive and then you flipped it over and the other side was a bit less aggressive. Not aggressive, but just more blade feel. I think it's a very efficient razor and very smooth to use, but as I said before, everyone in shaving is different, so there you go. I'll have another shave with this, maybe off camera, and I'll report back to Mark, let him know my thoughts, and he can then decide what to do. I think he's contacted Muhle, as I said, so we'll see what happens with that. But fingers crossed he gets a result and a resolution to his problem. So we used that was the razor. The blade, did I show you the blade? I must have showed you it about a million times. Rapira super stainless, and that was the one that Mark used when he felt the blade was sitting a bit squint. So that was that. We then rinsed off hot water, cold water after a little face wash with the soap, applied the alum block. The aftershave was Proraso Green, and finished it off with Bulldog Sensitive. Yeah, so that's all for today. A nice shave, my face feels good, nice and smooth, no irritation, no razor burn, anything like that. Feels very comfortable, skin feels great, nice and hydrated. Yeah, so it just goes to show you, in shaving, everyone is different. So as I've said countless times, the only way to find out if something is right for you is to try it out for yourself. You can go on reviews and stuff like that, but the best way is to try it out for yourself. But as I say, it's so subjective. One man's meat is another man's meat. I don't know. I started saying that there and I forgot what the saying was. One man's meat is another man's meat. Don't eat the same meat. Oh God, I'm going. Right, okay, thanks very much for joining me today for this shave. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. One man's meat is another. What's he like? See ya.